Top 10 Study Tips for GED Preparation. GED Study Advice. It can be quite challenging to pass the GED exam without enough preparation. Knowing what and how to study can make the difference between passing or failing the GED. Many GED candidates have had trouble on prior exams. What distinguishes a good or poor test taker? Their method of instruction is frequently what makes the difference. The capacity to concentrate on subjects in which they excel is essential for effective test taking. You may maximize your GED score by using these test-taking strategies. You may pass the GED exam by using the advice in this article. Visit our GED practice test website to get your studies going. Research wisely to pass your GED exam. The greatest approach to get ready for your GED exams is to study wisely. Find out more about the 4 GED examinations. Pay attention to the material you find difficult or in which you lack proficiency. Make a flexible study schedule. Study when you are the most focused. Use a quality study guide. If you are unable to comprehend the information needed for a GED section, a solid study guide is important. By condensing the information to just what you need, a study guide can help you concentrate on your studies. Effective study materials will also help you solve problems by giving you examples and strategies for doing so. For the GED, the following study materials are suggested: Math GED, Social Studies GED, Language Arts GED, Science GED. Read the entire question carefully. Before you go to the answers, read each question twice. Before you answer, read each answer twice. Many people read too quickly and fall for traps when answering questions. Same goes for answers. You don't have to miss the question because some terms are unclear. It is important not to read too much into the questions. Most questions are straightforward and do not require any leaps of faith to be answered correctly. Also, it's important not to read too much into the question looking for a theoretical answer instead of a common sense answer. Do not go to conclusions. You may need to carefully analyze some questions in your GED. At first glance, some wrong answers might seem to be correct. Sometimes test writers will give misleading answers to get you to select them. Don't fall for this trap. There may be multiple right answers. If this is true, you should choose the best answer based upon the question and not your assumptions. Trust your first answer. You should have carefully read the question twice. You should also read all the answers twice. You will choose the best answer. Be confident in your abilities. You can review your GED test in the spare time. If you don't find an obvious mistake, you should not change any answers. The correct answer is often the first one. Respect your time. The GED time limit should allow you to pass your exam in the given time. However, it is important to maintain a steady pace. You will need to determine how much time you can budget each question. If you have 40 minutes to answer 20 questions, you will have approximately 2 minutes for each question. Check the time after answering a few questions to make sure you are on track. Do not dwell on questions you don't understand, move on. Don't rush to answer questions you don't know. Read them twice, and then pick the best one. Sometimes, a superior score is often separated from an average score by making a few mistakes. Be true to what you know. Answer only the questions you are confident in answering. Don't dwell on one question, answer all questions you know. Mark the question if you are unsure about the answer and move on to the next question. After you have answered all the questions, go back to your skipped questions. Sometimes, the questions from the exam can give you clues as to how to answer certain skipped questions. Answer is available for everything. Guessing is not a crime in the GED. Even if you don't know the answer or need to guess, you should answer all questions. You can eliminate 1 or 2 answers immediately if you are asked to guess. Pick the answer you feel most comfortable with and then move on to the next choice. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to get more useful content from us.